Welcome to USA Global TV and Radio, where our mission is to provide education, entertainment, hope, and inspiration. USA Global TV and Radio connects you with experts and audiences all around the world every single day to help you succeed in business and to live a richer life. Visit us at usaglobaltv.com to learn about career and life-changing training and mentoring programs like the Listening Mentor. Subscribe to our newsletter to stay informed about our special programs and offers. Discover how you can become a guest on one of our shows or a host or producer of a USA Global TV and Radio show of your very own. That's USA Global TV and Radio, where the doctor is always in.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a special event from USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. JACALYN KERBECK, and I'm absolutely thrilled and overwhelmed with joy to share with you that today, this came in the mail from YouTube. I'm covering up my address. I know you want to visit me, but no visitors without an appointment. So I want to share what's in this box. I'm going to open it up. And you can see there is a piece of black felt, and there's also a small card. And the card has on it, "Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We are honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This award was inspected and packaged with great care by Rick. If your award was damaged during shipping, blah, 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 contact us, Society Awards." So there is that card. And then next is this piece of black filler felt. And after that is a letter from YouTube. Do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th, or your 1000th subscriber? Chances are you do. And we know that you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans may have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor you and your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with the Silver Creator Award. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do next, and we're here to support you along the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1 millionth subscriber, we may just write to you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? Yours sincerely, Neil Mohan, YouTube CEO. There you go. You know, I'm going to be framing this. And now the actual award, it's in plastic. You take it out of the plastic and presented to USA Global TV and Radio for passing 100,000 subscribers YouTube. There is the award. So I am super honored, privileged, and excited. I can't even tell you. If you knew the backstory of what it actually takes to get this, the amount of diligence, the amount of expertise with search engine optimization team members, going through search engine optimization team members who literally stole from me and tried to break down our channel by hacking me, and the two times that we had content taken down by YouTube because of copyright violations and actually live streaming, and the whole stream just went black, and emails were sent from YouTube that there was content being shared that we didn't have the authority to share. So it's interesting because even though something is on YouTube in the public domain doesn't mean that you can share it. So I learned that lesson, and team members learned that lesson, had to take copyright school. Very interesting. And a long story short, Our journey started in 2021 with USA Global TV and Radio, and I'm just so honored and thrilled for where we're going. And believe me, it takes a team of people, it takes a global community, and it takes mentors. I have people who believed in me, who saw something in me that I never saw. And sometimes I'm still like, what were they talking about? So I just want to reach out and shout out to a few people. And I can't mention everyone, but I want to thank everyone. So do know, for all of our guests, for all of our sponsors, you make a difference. For all of the publicists, you are the reason. And to our team members, you have a special place in my heart, and you always will. And that's for the team members who are still with us today, and the team members who were with us at some point and then they decided their journey took them somewhere else. I really believe in having people share their stories in as many places as possible. I don't believe that you should be confined or have your hands tied, that you can only do this or you can only do that. That happened to me. I was told that I couldn't have a radio show and be on television by someone, and I chose to leave that person. And I'm glad I did, because if I'd stayed with him, I wouldn't be where I am today. But I'm grateful for that experience. So I want to thank a few people. First of all, I want to thank my mentors. And I've had a number of mentors over the years, but these people have really gone above and beyond to give me great guidance and insights. During this journey, I have had people who have stolen from me, people who have taken things from me, people who have hijacked their Roku accounts. I could go on and on, but these people have always been there for me, and they're still there for me today. Mr. Al Cini, an incredible mentor and friend. He has extensive experience in television. I also want to thank Mr. Ian Pelham Turner and Ms. Helena Shard from the United Kingdom, from London. They reached out to me way back in the beginning, and they saw something in me and they wanted to be a part of it. And Ian's got over 57 years of experience broadcasting worldwide. He and Helen have been together for more than a decade. I want to say 14 years, but Helena has an incredible amount of experience as a royal photographer and a royal journalist, and they cover the British royal family. And they brought so much light and love to our channel. It's amazing. And I want to thank Heather Dean from Israel for reaching out in the very beginning when we were rapping with Dr. JACALYN. And she said I was like a young Diane Sawyer, a little older now. But anyway, I always appreciated that. And I want to thank Caroline Heward. I want to thank Dr. Madeline Chan. Two dear friends I love so much, and I just thank you for all of your support. And I want to thank also Mr. Philip Sykes. Philip has been a great mentor to me as well, and hosted me at his home in London when I was there in November. It was an incredible experience being in London, and Madeline and Caroline put together this beautiful dinner. We had, I think, over 40 people there. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. I also want to thank Zane Carson Carruth. Zane has been an incredible person. She was there for me when my mom died. She's been there for me many times. She's been an incredible sponsor and also show host herself. I also want to thank the lovely Tracy Cram Perkins. Who is one of our TV show hosts, and she's also a sponsor. She was really instrumental when my mom had dementia. She was there. And the reason why I bring these things up is because Many of these people I never met in person, and they actually became friends, people who reached out and who were there and who care. And that's what we are here. We're a global community. So thank you, Tracy. I want to give a special thanks to Mr. Red O'Loughlin. Red has been not only the pillar of this incredible network, he's got 3 shows. He's done hundreds and hundreds of episodes here. He and his wife, Marilyn, are amazing. Red just had his daughter, Michelle, on Talking Heads just a few days ago. I mean, that's what it comes down to. It's just a family of people who are providing education and leaving a legacy. Red is also my book coach, and he has helped me publish all of the books. I have 3 more that are coming out. I want to thank Kim Adele Randolph. She's over in London, and Kim is amazing. She has her show, Authentic Achievements, and she just has this professionalism and this incredible heart. Her love for her daughter is amazing, and it just shines through all of her shows. I want to thank Kimberly Schaefer. Kimberly was referred to us by Ann Scotland, and I'll say something about Ann in a moment. But Kimberly has a show called The Persistence Payoff Show, and she's also the inventor of Ring Thing. And she just also puts her heart into everything that she does, into giving people a voice and helping them share their story to motivate other people. Ann Scotland is such a sweetheart. She's referred Kimberly. She's an author. She's an actress, and she's done, I think, 3 or 4 different shows here on this platform. And it just goes to show you, she's the podcast maestro, but you can branch out into many different areas in your life when you have a gift and talent like Ann has. I also want to thank Diane Floyd Bain. Diane came to this channel. It's such an incredible story. I was supposed to interview someone, and that person wasn't, it was actually Zane, and Zane wasn't able to make it. And I said, Zane, can you introduce me to someone who can maybe fill in the time slot? And that's back when we were rapping with Dr. JACALYN. And it was Diane. And Diane's become a really good friend. And we got together in Virginia, which was great, meeting in person. And Diane's done the United Kingdom News and Culture. She's done the Corner Bookstore. She's done Talking Heads. And now she's got a new show coming out with Helena. She's also deeply in my heart. I also want to thank Keith Saltoyanis. So Keith is an author, but he's also the founder of the Improv in LA, and he does incredible work. He's been on Curb Your Enthusiasm, and he's won all kinds of awards. And he did the foreword for my book, Mastering the Power of Elevated Listening. He's out there in LA doing his thing. So thank you, Keith. His show is the Perfect Podcast Show, which he's still trying to make perfect, but every episode was perfect. I want to thank Mr. Roland Friedel. Who is currently somewhere in Europe. He left living on land to move into his RV and travel through Europe. It's been over 3 years now. He was just in Sicily. I think he's in Germany, but he and I do some shows together. He's done hundreds of episodes of shows here, and he's been a great mentor to me. I've reached out to him many times for some advice and direction, and he's given me great advice. So we do a couple of shows here on Mondays, which are It's Your Healthy Lifestyle and the Mallorca Connection. Thank you, Roland. I also want to thank Joseph Stetter. Joseph is in Canada, and he's helped over 12,000 people find work as a headhunter and recruiter. And he also works with companies to help them get the right candidate. So he's brought so much with his show here. And he also is a teacher. And so I've learned a lot from him as well. He's a family man, and I just want to thank him for being a part of this journey. And also Professor Dr. David D. Shine. He is an author, he's a professor, he's a lawyer, and he's the founder of Saving America, which is a book by the same name. I want to thank Dear James. Dear James is a very good friend of my sister's, and he's also been a mentor to me. He's the one who helped me figure out how to get all of our shows turned into podcasts after they stream live. So he really went out of his way to walk me through step by step. He has his show, Weekly Wisdom and Insights, and I've watched a number of them, and it's really life-changing. So please do go and watch Weekly Wisdom and Insights with Dear James, who is an intuitive and a healer. And he started out, I believe, with a radio show, and he's had people from all over the world following him. I want to thank Mr. Simon McDonald. We miss you, Simon. Simon is a TV presenter. He's a celebrity chef, and he's cooked for 5 U.S. presidents. And he's also an expert when it comes to anything having to do with fisheries. And he's been our expert correspondent on the United Kingdom News and Culture. And he also has a show called The Scottish Connection, and he's coming back with that show very soon. Julianne Mejia. Julie came to us, I think, a little over a year ago, and she's got a show called The Holistic Alternative, which is about cannabis. And she's invented a couple of products to help people who are going through things in life and they want a holistic alternative way. And as a result, we've had a number of people coming to this platform who are talking about things that they've been living with for a long time, illnesses or disease, or just something that's keeping them back. And so Julie's brought a whole new group of people to the platform. And she's also brought Talia Smith to the program. And Talia's amazing. She has a brand new show called This is Floxed, Floxed. And her story is one that is absolutely incredible. If you don't know of it, go to our YouTube channel and look up This is Floxed for that playlist. So Talia is an inspiration. She has hundreds of thousands of people who are following her, might even be millions now, whether it's on TikTok or Facebook. And now they've come here for the episode she just did with Dr. Stefan, I hope it's Piper, who's a renowned expert in Reverend Lydia Fujiris. Reverend Lydia is someone who was introduced to me by Joseph Stetter, actually. And she's an intuitive. She's also a healer. She's also an author, and she's working on getting her books in bookstores all over the U.S. She's in Canada as well. And she's on with Caroline Heward on the program A Woman's Prerogative. So she's a full-time panelist, and she brings great insights and wisdom to everything that she does. So thank you to the good Reverend. Dr. Danielle Lord. Dr. Danielle Lord came to us through Tracy Cram Perkins, and she has an incredible show called The Compassion Project, where she and her guests really talk about what's been going on in the workforce, what's been going on in corporate, and how there's seemingly a lack of empathy, compassion, and understanding for the workers, for the employees, for the people who are the first line of a company. So she's doing amazing work, and I just want to thank her for bringing all of her wisdom and experience to our platform. Mariska Dupria. Mariska Dupria is in Australia. She used to be in New Zealand. I got stuck for a minute. I was going to say New Zealand. And she has been with me since the beginning. I met her through a life coaching course that we both took to get certified. She went on to get more certifications as an ICF certified coach. And she helped me figure out how I was going to leave my corporate career and what I was going to do next. And so I'll always be grateful for her friendship and the fact that she's always a day ahead of us and she's always a season ahead of us. And she has such a beautiful smile. And she had been on a woman's prerogative for a number of years. And now she and I are on a woman's prerogative, a separate episode of it. And she's also one of our expert presenters on Talking Heads. I also want to thank Justin Morigliani. Justin, I've known for years from the Crohn's Colitis Foundation, and Justin has his own show here, You as a Whole, Body, Mind, and Soul. And he's doing a great job with his programs. He's a one-man show, believe it or not. We started out doing the show together. And as I typically do, I want our team to take the reins and do the shows by themselves because they don't need me. Justin was on QVC for years. He's got a voice for television and radio. He knows exactly what he's doing, and he's doing it here. And he's also raising awareness for Crohn's colitis. And he has a big event that's coming up in August, which you can find out more about that over on the playlist, You as a Whole, Body, Mind, and Soul. I want to thank Mr. Philip Chan. Mr. Philip Chan, may rest in peace. He was an incredible person who sent so many people to this platform, hundreds of people. I would say most of the people from the United Kingdom came from Philip Chan. He just always put everyone first. And that was just the kind of person he was, that even though he was going through something, he wasn't going to cancel his interview. We miss you, Philip. And I know I can just think of people right now who came to us because of Philip. So Philip was the ultimate connector, and he's still in my heart, and he's still with us. And Steve Klein is one of our super fans, and he's now become a sponsor. I actually have some of his art in my home, and he's does incredible work. He went through his own journey, and as a result of that journey, which you can learn more about on any of our TV shows, we stream his sponsorship there. You can learn about the fact that he went through something really horrific, and as a result of that, he's able to express himself through his digital art. So thank you, Steve, for watching our shows and for helping us. And thank you to Rocco Goodwine, who is Steve's promoter and also has done a wonderful job with bringing people here and being a guest as well. I want to thank Mickey Mickelson and Amy. But they're amazing people from Creative Edge, and they've sent a ton of people here to the Wise Ones and also to the Corner Bookstore and to other shows. Their publicists and their team is incredible. So thank you to both of you and to all of your team members. I also want to give a special shout out, excuse me, to Mr. Hyde Ives and his lovely wife, Linda. They are super. They are super fabulous people, and they spent their time and energy recording some role plays that I directed that I used for my courses, setting boundaries and asking permissions. Thank you so much to Megan Sandwick. Megan has been with me since the very beginning days of Rapping with Dr. JACALYN, and even a better you. Remember those days? And Megan has her own TV show, which is Intentional Productivity Tips. And she has evolved to become one of our producers here, which is amazing. I asked her if she would be interested in producing TV shows, and she said yes. And she's jumped in fully and really taken it on. So thank you very much. She's a dear friend, and I miss our happy hours via Zoom. We'll resume quickly soon. Thank you also to Heather Joy. Heather was referred to us by Ann Scotland, and Heather is also one of our producers. Heather's done an outstanding job. She was the first producer that I trained, and I remember the day so well because there was a lot going on that day, and I had to call upon her at the last minute, and I said, listen, I'm going through something right now, and I need you to jump in on a Friday and produce these shows, and she did it wholeheartedly, and I really appreciate her. Thank you to Amron Hosen, who is the lead on our search engine optimization team. Amron and I have been working together on another project, and I had another team on the search engine optimization, and they actually hijacked the channel. And he came to the rescue, and he's been with me ever since. He's done an outstanding job. And if you know anything about YouTube algorithms, they change all the time. So he and his team are experts. If you're interested in search engine optimization, he's the person to go to. He's got an entire team that support him and his work, and we couldn't be where we are today without him. Thank you so much. And I also want to thank a couple of people who are not on the channel anymore, but have been amazing influencers and have a special place in my heart. Dr. Justina Mutali, and also Janetta Barry. Two wonderful people, truly inspirational role models. Thank you both, Justina and Janetta. I'd also like to thank the British School of Excellence that was founded by Mr. Philip Sykes, and he's got a whole team of there, Leanne Milton, who's amazing. We had some wonderful times together in London. The British School of Excellence is the founder of the Power of Etiquette and Manners. And I've actually taken Philip's course, which is Train the Trainer program, and it's outstanding. And Philip and Leanne and the British School of Excellence have referred so many people from their platform to this platform, and it's just an honor and a privilege. Thank you. And finally, I'd like to close out by thanking my sister, Debbie Wilson, and my brother-in-law, John Wilson, for all of their support over the years. And they've watched from the very beginning, from a radio show, Rapping with Dr. JACALYN, the live Drive at 5, to where we are today. So everybody has to have a support system, and they are mine. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank my mother and father, Joyce and Jack KERBECK. They are no longer here. My dad passed away in 2012, and my mother passed away in 2023. They were my best friends. And for them to teach me about persistence, about dedication, about loyalty, about whatever it is that life hands you, take it and run with it. So I know they're not here, but I couldn't be here without them. Thank you to all of you around the world for your support. I'm going to close out now, but just remember that this award would not be possible without each and every one of you. So thank you to all the guests around the world. So thank you to everyone who has been on this platform. Thank you to all the promoters, to all the publicists, to all of the sponsors, to all of our super fans, and to anyone and everyone whose life has been touched by something they've learned on this platform. We are all together. We are all joining hands together across the world to make this place a better place to live. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/usaglobaltv. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Music by Johnny Dies. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. JACALYN KERBECK. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative Direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Copyright 2025. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.